All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our generative AI course and we're putting the final touches on our project. Let's have a look at what we went over tonight. So let's have a look at that. We did a lot of work in our notebook and also we did a lot of note taking. So I can't show you both at the same time so it'll eat up the whole video. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk down the whole entire row for you and just show you how we run all the cells to make sure everything goes through. And then we're actually going to get to the point where we run everything because we actually got just about all of the components that we need to actually start generating our quiz and calling to our API. Of course, we can't call to this particular API because it's the open AI API that we don't have access to. But I did take all the steps anyway. So when we start using open source models for the project, we can just dive right in. So yeah, all of these sections you already saw, so I'm not going to take any time explaining them. I'm just going to go ahead and run the cells, make sure everything go through. We check all the check marks. So that's all of those. Let's go ahead. You already know about all of those. You know about all of the imports. The response I explained to you yesterday. Then we have the templates I explained to you yesterday. I'm just going to walk through everything and make sure everything is still good. I know it is. I just ran everything, just making sure you can see it for the purposes of the video. Did the quiz change and all of that. Our second template, our second prompt. This is how we chained everything together with the sequential. Oh, that's not the sequential yet. Here's the sequential here. And we're running all these cells in order. You can see the numbers 11, 12, 13, 14. They have to be ran in order so everything gets read properly in its proper perspective. Now today what we did, we implemented some files, some data text. What I did, I just went online and got some text from Dragon Ball Z Wikipedia. This is the text that we're going to feed our model and tell it that we wanted to base our quizzes around this text here. As you can see, I got a lot of information. I think I got about the first two seasons. It just looks like a little bit because it's more over than down. I don't know why I didn't why it came over like that. So that's the way it came. So yeah, we're using that information as our text information to feed our model to base our quizzes on. This is the file path here, as you can see. That's that. And we can actually check that file path to make sure everything came through. Everything did come through. And then actually, I skipped the part. Hold on. Let me do this first. The file path. Then we come back here. Do it again as you can see. And then we can actually check and see that it came through by printing the text to make sure everything came through. As you can see here, the print is here. Everything that we have over in that this data.txt file is now here. You can see in our text. So that's all of it here. This is everything we're going to feed to our model. Then we're going to change everything, or we're going to format it into a JSON formatted string. That's this here, the response. You remember what the response looked like I showed you earlier, but now it looks like this. This is a string format. So that's that. Now we have initialized our number variables, our subject, our tone. The number is going to be, this is the number of quizzes we want to generate. Subject is anime, tone simple. This is the complexity of the answers we want. And this is how we're actually going to generate our quiz or call to our API here. And this is a link here that explains what this get API or get AI callback method is about. So if you wanted to actually copy that link down and click on it, it'll give you information about the get open AI callback that we're going to be using, and then we would just call to our model. And as you can see, it is calling to our model, entering new sequential chain, entering new LLM chain, prompt after formatting, and it's reading through our data. Now it's going to call to our model, and then it's going to give it instructions that we fed to it, and it's actually going to start generating quizzes for us if we had access to the Open AI API. So yeah, everything did come through successfully. Now what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm just going to keep taking notes and making sure everything is configured the right way. So when we do get to the open source models, I know exactly what to do. We're just going to use the same data to walk through and keep everything smooth. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, it's the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.